Welcome to Monday. Thomas, Mal, and I are out for a little walk. It's
beautiful out.
It's beautiful. It's still humid, and it's still a little warm. I think at this point it's like 76, but is that better than like 88? Yes, it's better. By the time we get back, we'll have probably been out for like almost 90 minutes. Oh, look at you, little fella. Look at you.
It's a bug.
It's a little caterpillar.
It's a little guy.
Go, 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 go. Don't get squished. You're so close. You're so close. You're a little lost.
Those might be the stinging kind. They don't look like a woolly bear.
Don't sting me. Just get into the grass. Anyway, today's agenda. Comic book shop. That's like the main agenda.
Yeah.
Probably get lunch somewhere. Later tonight, Thomas and Mal are going to play Dark Cloud. Me and probably some other people will watch WWDC. And then between those things, something will happen. I don't know what, but we always manage to find something to do. I got to tell you, though, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, I was a little worried because I got so tired last night, presumably from the Nuggets. Today, I feel like better. Everything's good.
Good.
So.
I forgot that you ate all the nuggets, to be honest.
I don't know how I'll feel later because, at some point I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. But for now, I'm totally fine. We came to H Mart. You can get anything you want as long as it's within a certain type of food. I got chicken ayakadon. You got the sushi. Both of y'all got beef gyudon.
I got gyoza. I wasn't super hungry.
Yeah.
But also I could eat a little more. But it's fine.
Well, you can get a snack.
That's true.
You could get like melon pan or melon pan.
Cool.
That thing is basically like a little motorcycle or a little dirt bike.
Yeah.
I'm glad that Mal enjoys it. We came over to the Trek store because they're doing a thing where if you test ride an e-bike, you might win an e-bike. And they're valued at like $9,000. And Mal's like, we should test them out because we could win.
I think it's worth the time.
Yeah. And I needed a water bottle, and they have one in here for $9. And I'm like, okay. So she's having a great time. Charcuterie. We're eating this. This is dinner because I think everyone just ate too many chicken nuggets yesterday. I think that's the main reason.
A common problem all of us engaged in.
I'd go for 20 chicken nuggets right now.
Oh my god.
Well, let's go. Thomas and Mal are going to be streaming Dark Cloud 2 soon, and we'll have WWDC on down here. Currently.
Tell them what happened to you.
No, it's not necessary.
How many? Okay, so you beat me 2 times, and I beat you probably at least 10, and that's like a low end. He gets used to seeing Sonic smashing the floor in desperation as there is excited. I am losing it though at this point in the evening because I can't see the colors into the future like I can at the start of a Puyo Puyo match.
At least I won twice at the beginning and then lost every single match.
He's not doing a good job.
The meat is barely on the sandwich.
It's like turning into a triangle. Like as someone who's made sandwiches for a living, that's not how you stack a sandwich.
Is that grape of home?
Yeah, that's the shape.
Fruit bowl
It's
with
not even.
pineapple.
It's lazy. There's 3 pieces, and they're all the same, and they're all.
It's not.
The meat distribution is insane. This man does not know how to make a sandwich.
Why does he have so many tomatoes out?
Do you think Apple hired a food stylist specifically for this shot.
Like, look at the bowl in the back.
$10,000 to
You see the
stylish.
bowl?
Yeah. Got a whole pineapple in there.
Is that an artichoke?
Yeah.
I like the wardrobe in the bedroom with eco-friendly wood veneers. And they got a little.
Good galvanized steel.
They got a little a prayer altar with the candles and the lavender.
Look at all the meat to the cheese. That's hardly any cheese. You need more cheese, bud.
The thing that I'm upset about is that his kitchen is spotless, right? But then he just had so many tomatoes out. Is it just that he just like likes to look at tomato there's no remnants of the lettuce out, or it's spotless, but he decided to keep out.
Oh no, that's
Just
not a knife.
tomatoes.
That's part of the marble. He doesn't even have a knife for the mayonnaise.
You're right.
What do you do? What, you gonna use your hands?
He's got nothing for the mustard. He can't put the mustard on.
Is that mustard or mayonnaise?
I think it's mustard.
It's Grey Poupon, I'm pretty sure, or something similar. But yeah, like, he doesn't even have a knife out. This man has never made a sandwich in his life. This is his first try. He's doing his best.
Sorry. I really love that this is the first thing. We watched WWDC, and when this moment came up, like half an hour in, Haley was like, can we pause on that sandwich making screen? So now that it's over, we did pause on the sandwich making screen to find out exactly what was going on here. It is wild that there's nothing to put into the Grey Poupon.
It's just open. Maybe he was using his hands. Like, maybe that was his plan.
Anyway, my first overall thoughts is that this was a pretty good WWDC, because there's been some that have been pretty bad or average. Oh, Dan's got more.
Also, the cup. In order for him to take a drink, he has to reach over the tomatoes with his right hand. It's better if it was facing the other way, so his left hand could grab the cup.
It's true. This is the new Zapruder film right here.
Sorry. All right, you keep talking. I'm gonna go to the other thing that we really wanted.
Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. Overall, I felt like the updates are actually pretty good. There's some very, very good stuff for watchOS, and there's some reasonably good stuff for iOS as well. One of the big things that people have apparently wanted is to change the design of the phone stuff.
Oh no, I tried to mute it.
He can mute it. He's got it. Because like you can change like the colors, and this will sound absolutely insane, because Brandon was sitting here and doesn't use an iPhone and thought it was absolutely insane that you have never been able to move the icons anywhere you want, but that has never been something you could do on iOS. So there's all these little things that allow you to like update stuff. They finally added a calculator app to iPad, which was very funny. But then also
Like the calculator notes is really neat.
Yeah, they have math notes now where you can just write out the math stuff and it does it, and it was a very cool feature. Every OS, I mean Vision OS, whatever, but every other OS is getting like pretty substantial updates. And then the big thing that we knew was coming was Apple's take on AI inclusion, and they saved that for the very end, which was to be expected. And they spent a fair bit of time talking about
30 minutes.
Yeah, at least half an hour just talking about all the AI stuff, making sure that it was understood that most things were being...
Store your data, they will misuse it.
It does look like that. Yeah, a lot of stuff is processed on device, and the stuff that's not processed on device is done so on servers that are built on Apple Silicon and have verifiable evidences that it's not being messed with or whatever by independent people. There's a lot of stuff that's going on that tries to push privacy, which has always kind of been Apple's shtick anyway, but especially now with some of the AI things. But then after all that, they're like, also you can just use ChatGPT, like it's integrated into the phone if you want to use it also. It's anything is better than what we have for Siri. Siri is one of the most useless things You have to say just the right things, and sometimes she's like, I don't know.
I'm so
Sometimes,
excited.
90% of the time, like the only thing I use Siri for is setting timers and alarms, and that's it.
Yeah. Siri.
Same, and half the time for me it just doesn't work. It'll just
Pop.
keep spinning.
Oh, you wanted to find out about this.
This email before they changed it.
I bet this is very good.
Subject, file naming protocols. Please, it is impossible to keep assets organized when we aren't following the naming protocols that we all agreed on when we kicked off this project. Surely I need to remind you that these files are sent out to fabrication and production partners used for multi-million-dollar OOH spots, etc. Version control is massively important, and it becomes unreasonably complicated when we have folders full of files that look like this. Billboard _ Crosby Street _ new campaign _ final _ V81 _ AW edit _ final.psd. This is lazy, unprofessional, and can result in a catastrophically expensive, embarrassing mistake. Please review the file naming protocols we agreed on. I've attached them again for your convenience. Please surprise me by reading, understanding, and implementing them. I promise I don't enjoy writing these emails. Yours in barely contained rage, Constantine.
I'm gonna start signing emails as yours in barely contained range.
So you can rewrite it now.
So what's the update?
The update is
That was a closer view.
you can now type. You can rewrite stuff easily.
Hello, it is imperative that we adhere to the established naming protocols for our projects. And
Now it's boring.
protocols were agreed upon at the outset of.
This is the same thing.
This really isn't that much different.
This is just as passive aggressive. It's just
Yeah,
Anyway,
this is more passive aggressive.
It's nice to
I would
know.
rather have an email signed yours in barely contained rage than
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Yours
prompt
in
attention
barely
to this
contained
matter will
rage.
Demonstrate your commitment to upholding the project's. This
I
is just
kindly
as
request
aggressive.
that you review the attached naming protocols once again. Is the same thing as you son of a bitch. You need to review these naming protocols.
Anyway, all in all,
Oh no.
there was pretty good stuff throughout WWDC. Was there anything notable that anyone wanted to point out that meant something to them other than math notes?
Well,
Sandwich.
I'm very excited to, in the future, not have to talk to Siri like I'm a robot.
It's true. That is how it has worked.
Set a timer for,
Yeah.
So.
And also,
What were you gonna say instead of set a timer?
yo, dog,
Yo, man.
in about 8 minutes, I need you to let me know.
Let me know when the shrimp is done.
Like half an hour. Can you hit me up when it's time?
Let me know when my shrimp is ready. 8 minutes, please.
You have to have the Wi-Fi shrimp in order to,
And now announcing apple shrimp.
I hate apple shrimp.
Great intensity tracking and workouts and the daily vital statistic updates could be really good.
Yeah.
It tells you when you're pregnant now too.
No.
The room, complete silence. Incorrect.
They gave you just more tracking abilities.
It shows you your pregnancy in different graphs.
One
So you can
It lets you
remember that
graph
you're
your.
pregnant.
It lets you graph.
one thing that they do not say at all in here is what phones it's for, but they show the chips, and they only show A17 Pro, which is the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. So if you have an iPhone, it's only the best, newest iPhone that can do any of this stuff. And then in the fall, when they release the 16s forward, I'm sure all of them will have it. So in the future, all phones will have it. But
Yeah, is it just because it just requires so much processing power?
Yeah.
Because they were saying that it's all internal or whatever.
most of it's on device.
Yeah.
Specialized hardware for the kind of processing that you need for.
Yeah.
Just AI
That
stuff.
also means that it's only on Macs with the Apple Silicon,
Hold on.
which
I don't
means
know
I
what-
don't have any of
I
this.
don't know what kind of
You don't
chip
have
I
it.
have.
You don't have it.
Well, hold
like
on. Siri, what kind of chip do I have in this phone?
You want Lay's potato chips?
Nothing. Just froze. Thinking.
Oh, the animation ain't even going.
Did it?
This is usually what happens with Siri. and then in a minute it'll tell me something went wrong.
Did you all talk about the private cloud compute thing?
Steven touched on it.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm
it's-
curious to see like how that will be verifiable, which they claim several times it will be.
Yeah, I would like to see like a white paper about
Yeah.
that.
They've
And
got
what
an
they're...
article.
You do?
Yep.
Neat. I will look at it with my eyeballs
Yeah.
and then ask Siri to summarize it in 7 months when that's available.
All in all, yeah, I thought that this is pretty good.
The cringiest transitions they've ever had, though.
And also the wildest intro they've ever had.
But don't you like that they're leaning into it?
They do.
No.
They're going real.
They-
They're going Craig
know
style.
At this point, like they're self-aware. They're leaning into.
They are very
They're
self-aware.
going
That's fine.
Craig mode
No,
on
no.
all
The
this.
problem is that when they're self-aware, then it's over. Then it's not funny anymore.
Oh, they've been self-aware.
Like to me, it's not funny now. Now I'm just like,
Tim is the straight man, which is a little ironic, and then Craig does the zany stuff.
Yes.
You know, in their comedy duo.
Craig's always done the zany stuff though. Like 10 years ago, the events were still like this.
Oh yeah, they're
Before they were pre-recorded and he was on stage, he was like, "Ah!" He made those sounds.
He was the one who always got to be really passive aggressive towards the different parts of the company.
Yes. Yeah. And then like when they introduced Memoji, God, I hate that name. Like he was the one that had to do it because he's like,
Genmoji now.
they have Genmoji. Yes.
God, the AI.
The image generation.
Oh,
Exactly.
look bad.
They now look
yeah.
It did not look good.
Maybe
It's
it
like
looked
one of those
rough.
things that it looked fine if you were doing like a non-human character. Like the cat they
humans?
showed, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But the people they showed is like bad.
Yeah,
It's like
when
Dolly
it takes
2.
images. Yeah, when it's taking like the images of who you want it to be, and it makes it. It's just.
Yeah, it's like your grandma texted you. Don't respond to her. Just generate an image of her eating a grasshopper as a cartoon.
It is a weird it's a weird reality because I'm sure that this is a feature that people want, but it is something that doesn't feel useful to me.
Yeah, like I'm not looking forward to getting those images in like our family text chat.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the thing. I
that's-
don't want my family to have that power.
Well,
Images should only be throwaway things that are briefly shown on top of VHS footage and then they go away forever. They should not be in your family chat. I have strong and complex opinions about this subject.
they are complex, aren't
The thing is, like, the thing is, that why do they want AI to do the things that, like, I want AI to make me time to do?
Well,
Like, I want more time to, like, make dumb memes of my friends. I don't want it to make the memes for me. I want it to do my laundry.
yeah. I mean, it is simplifying some things. Like one of the things that is so helpful, and I guess this like just wraps into the fact that Siri is not going to be awful now, is that you can give a piece of information and then more information that is based off the first thing that you asked, which is how Siri should have always worked, but never did, and was infuriating when I first tried out Siri when I had the iPhone 5.
Siri, what's a good restaurant nearby? This looks like a good restaurant. How do I get there?
Get where?
Here's what I found on the web.
Yes, that is exactly how Siri works now and has worked forever, and it is terrifying. It's fine. My parents still don't understand why it works like that, but at some point they'll have a phone that can do that in a few years, I guess. Okay, well, are they still streaming?
Yep.
They're still dark clouding?
Free now? Can we go?
Wow. Wow.
Thank you for your hospitality.
By the end of it, but once we got to the AI stuff, I was yawning. There was no more sandwiches anymore, and so I was just yawning so hard I had tears streaming from my eyes. Some people have this problem. Like,
Thomas is going to be so upset he didn't see this because Snoopy was on screen at least once. Thomas,
Twice?
yeah, twice.
Yeah.
Thomas loves
What's a
Snoopy.
sandwich?
Here's what I found on the web for a sandwich.
A sandwich. 2 slices of bread with filling in between them. All right.
how structurally sound should it be?
Oh my god. Have you ever seen such a relaxed animal? Look at that little guy.
Kiki. Kiki.
Oh, he's such a sweet boy. I should just send them. Thomas and Mal did Dark Cloud Stream. Dark Cloud Stream went well. It was good. I filled them in on WWDC. Yeah, there's some new updates.
When does everything happen?
Well, it's always fall. It's always coincides with the next phone, so it's fall. It's later and everyone's really tired, so thank you for watching. Tomorrow, baseball. Very excited about baseball. And tacos. I didn't know it was going to be Taco Tuesday. He says Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, we planned this. We've been like Taco Tuesday. What is it? $2.
$2 tacos. $5 tall boys.
That's it. Tall boys.
Amazing.
I'm gonna be a tall boy.
I already am.
Let's see you tomorrow, shall we?
Hey!